Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm gonna do a holiday look for you guys, and I will be using a lot of products that I just bought and I still want to test out. So let's see how this works out on my face. So let's just start right away. First of all, I got the beauty blender here. This is the color changing Wet Me to Prep Me beauty blender. This one changes once you put it in hot water, so you know that it's moistened enough to use it on your face. Personally, I like to use wet beauty blenders because it just feels so fresh on your face and really moistens your face. Wondering what's the price difference between this one and the normal beauty blender? It's the same. They retail for $20 at Sephora. I got the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. This one retails for $33 at Sephora. This is the first water jelly primer that I'm gonna use. Being a jelly, you can use it on oily skin. If you have dry skin, I would recommend to really moisten your face first, then put on the jelly primer. It's the Huda Beauty 10 Tour Contour and Bronzer Cream. This is in the shade Light, but once you open it, I like that they have this protecting lid on top of it, because knowing me, I always make a whole mess out of it, and what if you're in a humid space and it might leak and all those kind of things. So that's nice that they have that. And even though it says light, it looks pretty pigmented in the pan, so I want to see how it works out on my skin. Packaging is really clean, really cute, really fancy packaging. It's like see-through plastic and a black lid. It says Huda Beauty, very clean packaging. I like that. Solve my street lashes problem. Here is the Pat McGrath mascara. I have been using the Too Faced one and the Marc Jacobs one for a long time, but I just want to try this one, see what it does. The packaging looks really fancy. It's gold, and Pat McGrath mascara is written there in pink letters, which is really cute. This one is the Mothership Mega Celestial Divinity from Pat McGrath. We have all the colors in there. Really cute. We can work with this. Face Build and Buff. I also got one of her face brushes. I really hope Huda Beauty is gonna come out with more eyeshadow brushes, because I'm not a real big fan of the face brushes. Most of the time I'll just use a beauty blender, but let's just see how this works out for me today. Let me start with the Fenty Beauty eyebrow pencil. This is what I use for my eyebrows. On the package it says apply it and then wait 30 to 60 seconds before you apply your foundation. So we're just gonna do 2-3 pumps. Oh, it's really jelly. I don't feel like I have a veil or something on there. It's like a water base. It's really light actually. I'm not sure if this is gonna keep the foundation in place. This time I will be using my Christian Dior 24 Wear High Perfection Skincare Foundation. This one has sunscreen in it, so this is really good for during the day, and it's buildable. It's medium coverage, but it's buildable to a full coverage. Especially during the holidays, you might want to look glam and fab, so you would want to go for a buildable foundation. So I'm just gonna put it in cold water to test it out first. So cold water, there's no color change happening. I like that a beauty blender comes in a little container like this, so you can always carry it with you in your bag, because sometimes your beauty blender has some foundation on there and you just want to bring it to touch up your makeup wherever you go, and you just like put it in this little container so it doesn't mess up your bag from the inside. Today I got my Makeup Academy No Crease eyeshadow base. It's just that I have a certain routine how I do my makeup, and that's how I always do it. And sometimes I also like to go under the eye with the eyeshadow base, because I also apply eyeshadow under the eyes. You don't wipe it off, you just buff it out. Setting the eyeshadow primer. While you have your primer and it's not set yet, try to look downwards, can prevent any creasing. A red color from my James Charles collaboration with Morphe palette, and that's gonna be this one. Actually, let me just start with the one on top of that, and that one is called Rusted. It's gotten really cold in Miami. We've been forced to walk with jackets on right now. It was so hot and humid in the summer, so this weather really took us by surprise. But I'm glad that it's a little bit colder now, because Fluffy likes it, and this gives you a little bit more feeling that it's really Christmas. It would be so weird if it was Christmas and it was like 30 degrees Celsius outside. That wouldn't feel like Christmas at all. So I'm just putting on the rusted color and just going in circular motions. Guys, that Fluffy and me have been going live every day on his Instagram because we bought a dog advent calendar. Check us out, please go ahead and do. Fluffy's Instagram is called Fluffy_Bharosa. Going back into my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna use the color Lunar Champagne. This color really speaks to me for some reason, I don't know why. Sort of going in the crease and making the shape you like. Since my eyes are a little bit on the smaller side, I've decided to do the crease a little bit more higher. This opens up your eyes. Don't be scared to try out new things. If you don't like it, you can always wipe it off. Holidays, you always want to look a little bit different than you do normally. I know I do. I feel like this side is a little bit downward. It makes my eye look sleepy. So I'm gonna buff it more upwards. For the cut crease, I'll just use a concealer. And now I think I want to use a festive color like red and this. So those two are called Gold Standard and Corruption. Lighter color I would like to put in the inner corner of my eye. First, let me set the eyes. Went with Fluffy to City Place Doral. Went to take a picture with the Santa Claus. City Place Doral has really nice social activities all the time. Of course, now with the whole situation going on, they don't have as much activities as they normally would, but during Halloween they had like a nice Halloween dog parade, and all the kids came there and were dressed up. All the adults were dressed up. It's such a vibe when you're in Miami and you don't really have family or you don't have friends or whatever to hang out, you can always go there and still get some feeling with whatever holiday is going on. You can have like nice food. They have food outside, also inside, so it's a nice idea to check that out. This is really pink, but let me just do it on the other side too. When you're doing something on your eyes and you feel like the color or whatever, it's a mistake, just carry on and do both eyes, because once you do one thing on one side of the eye and not on the other side of the eye, the colors are gonna be off and it's not gonna match anymore. This is really red burgundy almost, but it's a nice color for Christmas. I feel like Christmas is a good excuse to get away with any kind of makeup. It looks like a metal pigmentation and I really like that. Sometimes when you're doing your makeup and you still don't find that everything is coming together, I would say just carry on, and at the end, once you've put your lashes, everything is gonna come together. Yeah, there's a lot of glitter on my eyelids right now, but I don't feel like it's poking or annoying or whatever. It's really important to be comfortable with your makeup too, because if your makeup is just annoying you, you're just gonna be grumpy all night. So, tips for good makeup: cut your lashes so it doesn't poke you. Try to have a good glitter primer before you put on any loose powders. I have been using a really good one from NYX. NYX has a really good glitter primer, and they have a lot of options right now for ready-made glitter. Like I have the Stella ones, which are really nice. They have nice colors and you don't have any fallout. Also, prep your skin, and even though you're gonna be drinking a lot of alcohol during the holidays, also make sure to drink enough water and wear comfortable clothes. I know you want to look good, but if the clothes are too tight, if you have to pull on your dress all night, you're just gonna get tired and annoyed with everything. And wear comfortable shoes. If you want to wear heels but you can't wear them all night, wear the slippers, and when you're gonna take the picture, wear your heels. See how this Pat McGrath mascara is gonna work out. Okay, they're definitely up, but they're not curled. So I got these Lily lashes, light mink Miami light. Bend it a little bit so it takes your eye shape. Obviously they're too long, so we gotta cut it. I know I said cut your lashes, but don't cut it too short. You can always cut them shorter afterwards. This 3D lash glue from Kiss. It has aloe in there, and this one is this is hypoallergenic, so if you're allergic to some glues, maybe you can try this one. Lashes are on there. I'm not gonna put the eyeshadow under my eyes just yet because I want to apply foundation first. I'm gonna use my Hourglass lightening powder. This I'm gonna use as closely to my eyebrow, give the illusion that my eyes are slightly bigger. Let's just go ahead and apply the foundation. It's the Dior foundation that smells so good. So I guess it has some kind of perfume in there. If you're allergic, if you have a sensitive skin, be aware for that. This is the 24 Wear High Perfection Skincare Foundation, the Christian Dior one. Most of the time when you have a sensitive skin, try to stay away from foundations with perfume in them. I know my friend has a sensitive skin and she has been using makeup forever, and that one is really good for her skin. Otherwise she would have like breakouts and stuff, so feel free to check that out. I used my Joyer blush duo and I used the color Cherish Me. Now I'm just gonna put some mascara on the lower lashes. One thing that you should never do with your mascara is pump the brush really in there, because what it's gonna do with your mascara is it's just gonna start clumping up in there, and you don't want that. I bought this brightening pencil by Makeup by Mario, and what this is gonna do, it's really gonna open up your eye. You put it in the waterline. I have to say it slides really easily on your waterline. I've been having one from NYX and it was just poking me in my eye, just because whenever I was sharpening it, it was not evenly sharpened or something, and it was just poking my eye all the time. This one by Makeup by Mario, I did sharpen it one time already and it's just sliding really easily. It's not uncomfortable at all. What you can always do before you put the lid back on, wipe it off, because all the excess of whatever you had in your eye comes off of it. It's also very hygienic to do it. Oh, for the highlighter, I'm gonna be using from LC Cosmetics the Eclipse highlighter. And what I like to do is I take a little bit setting spray and I spray it on there. Then I take my beauty blender, dab it in there. Try it on your hand first before you have a whole explosion of shimmering on your face. Too much is also not good. So and you just apply it over your blush, both sides. It feels moistened too when you do that. It makes it look more natural. Now for the top, I want powder. I want it to be very shimmery. So I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty all-time favorite one. And I'm gonna go in with the color Azores. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit here. And also on top of the eyebrows. So it'll really define your eyebrows. I do see that there's like excess powder in my eyebrows, which I'm gonna brush off. You can also use a mascara if you don't have the eyebrow mascaras. And since we're doing a look for the holidays, why not go all the way with the red lipstick? Okay, so this is the final look that I created for you guys using all my new products. I gotta say I was very happy with the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. This was a really good choice. Also the Huda Beauty Tan Tour, I really liked, one of my favorites. I'm a big Huda Beauty fan. So the brush that she had, I like that one side is angled so you can really get into some small areas of your face. And then we have on the other side the blending one, which is really nice, but I'm still a super big fan of the Beauty Blender. I really don't know what the function was of the color changing. It really doesn't do anything special. I think it's just some special edition for the Beauty Blender. Magrat mascara, yes, it did lift up my lashes, but there was no curl in there, so I'm not even gonna talk about that. Anyway, the red lipstick, it's really nice for the holidays. I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe on my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.